again. Hello. So if you, I don't know if you just heard, but Lewis was doing a few cartwheels for the kids out on the dance floor, just warming them up. But Lou, Maria, why don't you stand up, please? They can all see you. I know you're a hero to those girls now, Lou, after the cartwheels. They won't leave them alone. Well, let's raise our glasses. One thing I just want you to know, these are the same gauntlets that Maria and I had, Pauline and I had at our wedding. Yes, my beloved wife. And so one side of them says Vincent Lewis, and the other goblet says Pauline and Maria. So, to the lovely couple, Maria and Lou, we love you. We wish you the best. Thank you. Gus, it's all to you. Oh, Chris, I'm sorry.
I'm going first. Yeah, sit. You guys can all sit if you'd like. Hi, I'm Christopher. I went on the internet a couple days ago because I've never given a maid of honor speech before. This is my first one. I've never been a maid of honor. I'm hoping that doesn't come up again. Things are hard. That can happen at any time. But I figured I would go online. I would take a look at like what other speeches had been about and what was encouraged to say. And first it was talking about how you had become friends with the bride. And I was born when Maria was, I think, headed towards her third birthday, according to my mother. She would know. I can only imagine the bliss that it was to live in the Godfrey household before I was born, particularly for my sister. Like, I think that was probably like heaven, you know? Like, it was just like my mom and dad and all of their attention and her. And it was probably really great until I showed up. Then things probably got louder and scarier. Maria often likes to tell the story to embarrass me that shortly after I was born, she had taken to hiding me and had hidden me away from my parents. And apparently I was just like a Hindu calf. I was like just totally peaceful and sitting under this couch, like, there's no problem. Luckily, I learned to make a little bit more noise later on. And it's been really exciting for me to, particularly in recent years, to reconnect with my sister, who we had kind of grown distant from each other when she had gone to college and I had entered high school, and she was in Oregon, and then she was in Spain, and then she was in D.C. or in San Francisco, and then D.C. And then just a couple years ago, we ended up back in Los Angeles, which was one of the great turn of events in my life. Getting to know my sister again as an adult after not really knowing her as a person for all that time was just such an amazing experience. And so much of a part of that has been having Lou around. And in Lou, I've had such an amazing experience of being with somebody who oftentimes, we can commiserate with each other about what it's like to be around my sister, which is just it's a really great thing. And I had always hoped that I would have a brother, and now I have two. Gus is an amazing guy too. You guys will get to hear from him in a second, so I'm not gonna I won't talk about him. He can talk about himself. But it's been a really amazing experience getting to see them and be a part of their relationship. The first time I met Lou was actually at Lou's place, which is now Maria and Lou's house, and he walked up to me and he said, "Do you want to burn anything?" And there was this big kettle that they were feeding stuff in to burn, and there was this huge fire. And I remember feeling so left out because I hadn't brought anything. I was like, oh, I didn't know it was that kind of party. I would have brought some books. Not true. Don't burn books, everybody. it was a really amazing experience. And since then, it's been so great to get to spend time at their house and to have them at my house. I think I gave them one of the worst night's sleep of their entire relationship when they slept on the floor of my apartment in a deflated aero bed in my bedroom. I'm really proud of that. I don't know. I'm sure there are many people here who've given them much better accommodations than that, so I'd like to put myself at the bottom of that list. And I did prepare a whole host of remarks, which I'm not going to use, even though there's some really wonderful colors. Color coding is really important to me. Yeah, I'm going to give them to you guys. You weren't supposed to see that. That was kind of a tip-off. But it's been a really wonderful experience to get to be here with all of you. This is, as I was saying earlier, it's really underwhelming. Not beautiful at all. Pretty sure this barn is one of the more beautiful places I've ever seen a wedding. And I hope you guys all have a really wonderful time. And I know that Marie and Lou love all of you. And I do too. And hope that you guys all have a wonderful time tonight, as this is just about the most perfect celebration I can imagine of their love for each other, which I've been so lucky to be a part of, and all of you have been a part of. So if you could please raise your glasses. I don't have one. Let's say my grandfather's water here. And cheers to Marie and Lou, and to all of you for being here.